Welcome to another edition of In the Crates. Slowey. And joining me as my second guest is the guy who I bumped into at Summerfest last summer, and he kind of helped me. He kind of helped plant the seed with getting this idea going about interviewing DJs and breaking and entering. So I felt it was only right to talk to him as one of the first guests. I've known him since college. He is a party animal. He's been killing it lately, traveling around the world. But he's back in Milwaukee now to chat with me here about his DJing and what he's been working on. Austin Mikula, aka the Homerecker, welcome to In the Crates.
What is up, my brother? How we doing?
Well, man, just drinking bubbly and just living the
Gotta get that
dream.
bubbly in.
Yeah,
Super Bowl
uh,
Sunday, baby. Super Bowl
right.
Sunday. Here we are.
Yeah,
I got my
yeah,
Aquafina personally.
solid. Hey, some of us take bubbles, some of us don't. But um, so Austin, I already know the answer to this question because we've known each other for so long. But for the sake of the record, uh,
All right.
I would love I would love if you'd like to share just a bit about how you got into this whole DJing thing. How did it all start for you?
Right. So I always did like audio engineering and recording my friends in like high school, and I was always like a big music guy in high school. So I would always mess with instruments and have fun that way. And I wanted to figure out how I could make money continuing to like perform. And I got my friend Adam his first DJ board. And then in college, he started saying that he was getting booked to play parties. And so the first party that he ever did, I did it with him. And we like shook the floor so much that the floor caved in the living room, and thus the home wreckers were born. And then yeah, so then ever since then, about 2015, we've been killing it. Now he's doing his own thing, and I'm continuing the home wrecker mantra of partying and having fun and doing it and killing it. And yeah, that's how I got into it. Just the sheer need to perform and also make money.
Yeah,
So
it is a grind. It's
yes.
kind of like if you manage to like break the house of the first place you ever DJed at, it kind of is like a calling where it's like you can't not keep doing
Yeah.
this.
Well,
Um,
yeah, and as you know very well, I kept breaking houses after that. I believe you lived in one.
yeah, yeah,
You might have lived in two of them, actually, if we're getting technical.
yeah, yeah. I never saw the end of it. But dude, I mean, now you've been playing clubs around town, and you're obviously traveling and playing
Yeah.
around the world. So
Blessings. Yes.
I mean, I'm happy to see you have been just, never like stopped doing it and just kept going up. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
so that said, Austin, Mr. Homewrecker, would you care to describe yourself as a DJ in your own words?
Well, now that I have to think about it, me, I'm just in my own words, I guess I'm just like I don't know, I care a lot about the music as much as I do about the experience. So when I mean I'm an open format DJ. So whatever gets the party moving is what I'm gonna play. And I don't diverge from any specific genre of music now that I've been traveling too for the past 6 months, DJing all over the world. I've been able to experience different cultures of music and experience just that whole thing. And so now it's made me more well-rounded in my open formatness.
Yeah,
But really there's not one real which way that I could describe uh, uh who I am as a DJ, because I'm so many different things. I mean, I'm a hip hop DJ, I'm an EDM DJ. I'll play anything. Now I'm really into like Baila Funk. I'm really into like I'm a piano. Really into all just wild genres, and like the types of parties that I was playing like on the ships were just so fun. And the people that I was able to be around, which is opening up so many more doors for me now. Now I have the opportunity to travel elsewhere in this coming future. So it's sick. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I imagine with every
So
different
I guess if I had to describe myself as a DJ, I'd say a good one.
it's, it's right on. Well, that works for me. Well, dude, it's kind of cool because like yeah, with each new culture that you can like get immersed in and experience, I'm sure that opens you up to like a lot of different kinds of music that are integral to
Yeah.
those cultures.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how it worked too on the ship. It was just I had a lot more fun DJing for the crew than I did for the guests. For anyone that doesn't know, I was just DJing for Royal Caribbean, the third largest ship in the world on Harmony of the Seas. And we were going out of Miami for the first 3 months to Eastern and Western Caribbean islands, and like all like the saints, like St. Thomas, St. Croix, San Juan. We were in Puerto Rico, Aruba, Curacao, Mexico, all that. And then for the last 3 months of the cruise, we were in going out of Texas, and we were doing mainly Mexico and Roatón. But as I was saying, I had a lot more fun DJing for the crew than I did for the guests, because the guests were like real easy to DJ for. It was just normal, like what you'd maybe hear in Milwaukee or something like that. I mean, especially if it's me, it's what you'd hear in Milwaukee, stuff like that. But then for the crew, it was a lot of me being experienced, opened up to all these different cultures, because on the ships, it's mainly just people from other countries that work on there. I was like one of like six Americans that like worked on board, and we were all entertainers. So like, and they loved me. So it was amazing. And so it was a lot of fun just
Cool.
being able to get that well rounded
Yeah,
in my experience.
totally. Did you have like a favorite place that you got to visit?
I was a real big fan of Curacao when we went. They had a just a cool vibe. It was like it's like a Dutch kind of, like all the architecture is kind of Dutchish, like French owned Dutch kind of stuff. So like the architecture is real cool, just different from what we'd see in the States. And then the food is real good over there. I had like the best smoothie I've ever had. I guess it's not hard to make, but still was the best smoothie I ever had.
Oh,
So I remember that.
right on.
And just the cultures over there is cool. So yeah.
Good stuff, dude. Yeah, that's rad. So that's kind of what this whole a lot of this past year has been for you. Has been, just taking
Yeah.
your entertainment abroad. Um,
Yeah.
so that said, that kind of leads us to now. What are your goals for 2024, Austin?
For 2024, well, so I'm gonna be here in Milwaukee this month, February, and then I'll be here in March. But then in April, I got the opportunity. I'm not DJing for Royal Caribbean. I'm met some people on the ship that offered me a residency out in Croatia, in Split, Croatia. So I'm getting set up with like an apartment out in Croatia, and I'm playing like a boat party like 4 or 5 times a week. And I'll be out there all of April. And then they want me to come in June too, but and I'm excited for that. So April and June, I'm going to be in Croatia, and then in between, I'm just trying to be out in Europe. All of my friends I met on the ship, they're all out in Europe too, and I want to go to South Africa real bad. Uh, I have a little bit of a following out in Cape Town and Johannesburg now. So uh, and they all love me, and I love their music and I love their culture. So um, I'm excited to do that. Really, it's just about getting further and further away from Milwaukee. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding, but it's just about it's just about
Away, but always
getting out there. But the goal
going.
was never to stay. I'm sorry.
No, no, I was gonna say you're always like going, but you'll always come back when you need to. Like you always have here to like
Absolutely.
return. But what were you gonna say?
I was going to say that the goal for me as a DJ was never to just be a local DJ, because I don't think anybody wants to be a local DJ into their late 30s, early 40s, into their 50s. You don't want to be called a local DJ anymore. Like you kind of want something to happen. And the goal was always to be an international DJ for me. I've always said since I started that I wanted to DJ all around the world and have residencies all around the world. And now that I have a month-long residency. I'm getting a little taste. I'm getting a little taste
Yeah.
of this life that I want to live. A little taste. I just feel like I'm in the international circus of it all, or the international theater of it all. I'm back at Vitucci's again. I'm back putting the work in, like boots to the ground again. Like I'm going up again. Like, but this time it's in the international kind of theater of it all, which is cool and exciting, and it makes me want to work again. So it's like, because I feel like I hit a ceiling. I hit a ceiling in Milwaukee, and then I don't know. I couldn't go any further, so now I have to go further, go away. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like your vision always like kind of took you into other places as an entertainer and
Mhm.
performer. And it's great that, you have not limited yourself in your in your tenure as a DJ. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what you continue to do. Croatia sounds amazing. I hope you have a fucking awesome time.
Yeah, it's
My
gonna be
last
awesome.
question is if you have any while you're here, any Milwaukee gigs coming up.
Oh yeah, I'm booked after this weekend. This is my last weekend of like not having gigs. Because I just got back to Milwaukee 3 weeks ago. So this is my last weekend of not having gigs. I had gigs last weekend, but just to get my toes in the water again. But then I'm booked all through February and all through March. This next weekend I'll be at Brothers, or I'm sorry, this next weekend I'll be at RWB and Mangoes and doing some other spots. And then the weekend after that, I'll be at RWB and or I'll be at Brothers and Sophie and just all around town. You can all find that on my Instagram at the Homerecker with no W. Yeah.
Yeah, but you heard the man. Yeah, thanks so much, Austin, Mr. Homewrecker, for being on In the Crates this week. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
folks,
Blessed.
folks, please go follow him, go check him out, go see him holding cute was it like a monkey that you had in your arms in that
A
photo?
sloth, dude.
Sloth,
Yeah, I had
yeah,
a sloth, and there was also monkeys though. I did take a picture with a monkey, but that
yeah,
was a sloth. Yeah.
that's awesome, dude.
That was
That
in
was like,
that was in Honduras. Yeah, I got that sloth. I brought him back. So he will be accompanying me to all my shows. He's actually outside right now. I'm looking at him. Yeah.
hey, you heard it, folks. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, thanks so much for being on the show, Austin. Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
Of course, my brother.
Yeah, cheers for In the Crates this week. We'll see you next time.